Everybody wants to rule the world. And tonight, somebody will. In my original board game, World Domination. Now here are the starting positions. Blue is the United States and her allies. 3 in North America, 3 in Central America, 3 in England, and 3 over here in Australia. Then you've got Germany in black, 3 in Europe, 3 in Africa, 3 in South America, and 3 in their secret base in Antarctica. Then red is Russia, 4 in West Asia, 4 in East Asia, 4 in the Middle East. Then yellow is Japan, 4 in South Asia, 4 in the Pacific Islands, 4 in Indonesia. There you have your starting positions. Now we start with turn 1. We rolled 5 20-sided dice and placed them in the correct places on the board. We start with the largest number. If you have units in that area, they may move and attack and so forth. So 13 is the largest number. Japan will move into the Indian Ocean. We're surprised. That's the next move, 12. Now, they will use a card. Specifically, everyone has cards for their side. Kamikaze. They'll trade 1 unit, which goes off the board, for 3 of these units here. Then they can attack with 3 against 1, and they win. Now, they won't move again here, but something will happen later. Okay, we're back to finish off turn 1. A 1 was rolled, so the United States can move the units in North America. They decide to move them to the North Atlantic Ocean. That completes the turn, but there's 2 11s. That allows a free build in the Middle East for Japan. They'll take that build. There you have it. Okay, next, we've got a card here. Germany's going to play one of their cards. You're only allowed to play 1 card per turn. Build 1d6. They rolled a 4, so they can add 4 units to the board. Maximum 5 in an area. They'll add 2 to Europe and 2 to Africa. Welcome back for turn 2. You see the 19 was rolled. No one in there, so that one won't count. Now Australia will move into the South Pacific, and then USA will use this card, move 1 away. And because the next number is a 5, and that's 1 away from the South Pacific. So they'll use that as a movement. Then they will attack South America with help from Central America. So these are removed, and USA and her allies will take South America. Now, the next number is 4. North Atlantic Ocean. With help from England, they'll move and attack Europe. That's 6 against 5. They're removed from the board. And then we still got a 2 over here. For that 2, Okay, to finish up turn number 2, they'll move. They were in Central America. They will move to North Atlantic. That's the move. They decided not to move into North America. And that concludes the second turn. We move to turn 3. Down here in Antarctica, they'll move to the South Atlantic Ocean. Then next up is Africa. They will send actually 2 to attack North Atlantic Ocean with help from South Pacific. And then the other 3, they're going to use a card here. Germany card, +2 attack. So they can attack the Middle East. And there you have it. Now Germany's in the Middle East. Then these guys here will move to Central America. And then because they're on land, they can take full advantage of the Blitzkrieg card they already played. It's good for the whole turn. And they'll take South America, because 2 + 2 is 4. And they take out. There you have it. Okay, we have to do a quick correction. We forgot about number 6 in England. They'll send 2 of them into Europe. So a total of 5 maximum of the United States and her allies right there in Europe. We go to the next turn. Nobody's in Antarctica. Nobody is in South Asia. Middle East does not want to move. No one in Indian Ocean, and England is happy to stay there. But we do have a build. It's a new turn. So Germany can use a build 1d6. So Germany has added 2 to the Middle East and 2 to South America because they rolled a 4 again. See that 4? That concludes this turn. And we have our next turn. Nobody in South Asia. But right here, 10, West Asia, will move in. That is 2 into South Asia. What could they be doing? What's their plan? We'll find out. Over here in Europe, Europe will attack West Asia, but Russia uses a card. It's the Russia winter. No attack on West Asia or East Asia. Just too cold and brutally cold. So Europe stays where they are. Then we've got South America. They're moving into the North Atlantic Ocean. Perhaps they want to get Europe back. We'll see. That concludes this turn. Here's our next turn. Starts way over here. The Pacific Islands. They'll move into North Pacific. And they'll use their Kamikaze card to trade 1 of their units. You remove from the board for 3. Count them, 3 units up there. Then we've got over here, Germany will attack Europe. Well, first we've got England. Okay, we're back to the game. First we do England before the North Atlantic. So USA and her allies will get tricky, use this card, move 1 away, and they will attack the North Atlantic from Europe. Just like that. I don't know if you saw that. Now they can move again and attack the South Atlantic. Move down there, and they're cleaning up Germany off the board pretty nicely right here. Nobody's in South or Central America rather. And that concludes the turn. Okay, Russia uses a build card, but they only roll a 1. See that 1? So they'll add 1 to I guess East Asia.